Hi everybody, my name is Hannah and this is Pepper and Pine and I have a DIY tutorial to share with you today. We are making bar lotion and lip balm. This is a really simple recipe. You just need a 1:1:1 ratio of the following 3 ingredients: beeswax, shea butter, and coconut oil. You also need some essential oils in order to scent your bar lotion and lip balm. Alright, so we need to warm up our coconut oil and our beeswax because those are solid, but our shea butter is soft enough to scoop out. So I'm going to take my coconut oil and put it on the stove in a pot of warm water so that that can melt. My beeswax is already in a pot that is melting, and in the meantime, my daughter, who is 8, is going to help measure out the following ingredients. This is a project that she and I are doing along with my 12-year-old son. So we're going to do a half cup of each of the following ingredients because I didn't have enough coconut oil to do a full cup, but it doesn't really matter as long as you're using a 1:1:1 ratio. You can use as much or as little of these ingredients as you want. Our coconut oil is now soft enough for us to pour it into our jar. This is a really great DIY because you don't need special equipment in order to make this. Okay, so now it's time to take that jar over to the stove where I have a pot of boiling water. This will allow the mixture to melt and have all those ingredients incorporate. So my beeswax needed just a couple more minutes, but now I think I have enough melted beeswax in order to get a half cup. And once I pour that half cup, we're going to go ahead and add it to the other 2 ingredients that have now already melted. So at this point, when you've got all 3 ingredients together, you want to make sure that they melt completely so that all those ingredients are well incorporated. Now it's time to add our essential oil, and I am going to be adding 2 teaspoons of lavender. Now I recommend that you cool your mixture just a little bit because I noticed that when I put it in, when the mixture was a little bit too hot, I felt that a lot of that essential oil might have just evaporated. So I recommend that you cool down your liquid until it's a little bit cooler but not solid. And that way I think that it ensures that the essential oil stays incorporated and doesn't evaporate. So now my children are helping me fill these little containers. You can find all of the information for the different materials that I used down in the description box, as well as the complete recipe for both the bar lotion and the lip balm. So after it cooled, it was time to seal these. They look so professional. I just love them, and they are absolutely amazing. I never use any other kind of lotion now. So now it's time to make our lip balm, and we're going to be using the same formula, 1:1:1 ratio, except I used a little bit less just because I ran out of coconut oil. Otherwise, if you had made the full batch, then it would have filled all of the little tubes that this particular kit comes with. So I highly recommend getting this kit because it comes with all the tools you need in order to make this lip balm, and it's super easy to use. My 12-year-old now is filling in all of those little tubes, and then we want to fill in with our mixture. I use peppermint for the lip balm. Now here's the thing, if you had filled up all of the tubes, I think it would have been easier to use this little contraption, but because we only filled it up halfway, we were really concerned about not having our liquid fall all over the place, but it worked out in the end. And this little scraper is great because it allows you to save all of that extra mixture that just kind of dried and cooled on top, and then you can remelt it and reuse it again. Now, one tip is that let your mixture cool a little bit before you fill them up. If it is too hot, it might leak out through the lip balm tube. And that's it. This particular kit also comes with labels, but I decided to make my own using some craft paper. And if you want to see what our final results look like, you can see more pictures on my website at pepperandpine.com. So if you want to check out more of my tutorials and DIYs, you can tap on the screen right now. And if you want to see what we're up to on a daily basis, you can find me on Instagram at Pepper and Pine.